Hello guys and welcome back. I don't know what happened. I just tried to appear on stream, but it is the game. So aggressive mode versus extremum. Game is underway. There we go. This is the draft. Some final things. They got Brood Mammoth with God here. We're trying to fix the sound issues right now. I don't know why the queen feed is having so... Yeah, one second. I'm going to talk to the production. One second. Alright, well, we don't have sound for now. We're trying to fix it best we can, so I apologize for that. Some minor issues in the threading. Apologies for that, guys, but hopefully we get it back as soon as possible. Just gonna restart this just in case. Is that gonna be enough? No, it's not. No. Alright. So, alright, while we try to get this fixed, we're still gonna watch the match and see how this turns out. Okay, guys? I'm sorry. My name is DSwordfish. I'm your caster for today, and I'm sorry for this. I don't know why we missed this draft. So, just judging a bit, EXTREMUM have an early-ish game draft with a Broodmother plus a Darkseer Troll. So the idea is to kind of snowball us really hard and win the mid game without team fight, but just by forcing push. You have a really good disengage with the Oracle and Troll, with the Darkseer and the Tusk, so you just kind of try to split push as much as possible. For aggressive mode, I'm going to have... I think it's a team fight oriented draft. They also have a lot of push here, to be honest, but they have a bit more... Well, they have very similar amounts of team fight, honestly, in both drafts. One draft is the idea of cheesing you with Broodmother and Troll, whereas the other draft is the idea of cheesing you with Lycan. Lycan is less of a pusher than Troll, I would argue, most of the time, especially once you get items. But Lycan is much better in picking off early here than Troll, right? Troll does take a while to get online. So once Troll gets online, he does push faster, but he takes a while to get online. Nice dispel there of the Icarus dive. I can also see that aggressive mode went for, apparently, the NP as the carry, which is now going in the off lane, but it's going to be played as a carry, which is an interesting pickup. I like the choice of the Centaur as well. And the pick of the Centaur actually works nicely for aggressive mode, as it is able to counter the Broodmother quite effectively. Centaur brings a stun to the table. He's able to outlast the Broodmother. He's actually one of the more... I wouldn't say a counter. I think Beastmaster probably one of the better ones. Well, not anymore, actually. Axe, for example. But Centaur is fine. Centaur is fine. He, thanks to Retaliate, he's able to trade nicely with Broodmother, and she can't really attack him much. So he's okay in this lane. He's not going to have a fine lane at all. Malik is trying to kind of cut the lanes at this point with the Iron Shells. It makes sense. It's the only way you can really play this. And let's see. Right now, aggressive mode. Oh, we have first kill actually in the top lane against Cube. Cube goes down, and they want to go further for Scarlet. These lanes are concerning for them, because if you lose the lanes here, you might just lose the game straight up. Yes, Troll is a bit slower than Lycan, but you don't want to lose the lanes, because Troll is capable of pushing in without many items. They kill the Curry even in the mid lane. The mid lane I'm expecting to go very Centaur favored, but the rest of the lanes are actually looking really good for EXTREMUM. The Darkseer lane, even though he can't really do much against Lycan, he's able to cut the creeps, and CM or Darkseer can't really contest that, so that's good. And when it comes to the top lane, right, with Troll Oracle, it's actually a pretty strong lane. And though Phoenix should be able to beat the Troll, I'm not seeing that happening right now too much. You need the spirits, you need a couple levels in spirits. He went for level 1 Icarus dive, which is not too great. And NP, even though he can kind of contest the Troll more or less, he doesn't win the lane outright, which is also kind of bad. And we're seeing the Oracle play this quite well, so this is nice. For now, I think the person or the team who's more inclined to play this low GPM game is definitely aggressive mode, though. So if they can make sure that everyone's brawling all the time, they'll win by sheer teams, right? Because the team is actually much more equipped to play without items. The Troll requires items. You can't really fight without items, unfortunately. That would have been a really, really good courier snipe, but he didn't see it properly. Which reveals he didn't have a ward there. I'm assuming they'll guess that you put a ward there. It's quite obvious. Because you went out into the fog, comes out with a ward. It's kind of obvious when you put the ward there. And Lycan can just be left, like, Lycan is literally just farming alone, which is kind of concerning for you. Scarlet might die here, they eat the tree, and yeah, that vision, they tried to vision block the troll with that tree, didn't really work out. At the second kill that Kellen gets. And this is what I mean, like, the troll doesn't really matter if he gets the farm in the lane, because the Broodmother is going to be the first person to be ready. So it's more important that Broodmother has an okay lane and farms from that. I don't know if Centaur can really stop her, but it's definitely the job of Skylark right now. Luckily, though, Lycan is also free farming in the bottom lane with the Tuskar and the Darkseer. So even though Darkseer is actually doing fine, so is Sunlight. So it's concerning for both teams at this point. Yeah, apologies for the sound thing. People are going to complain. Thank you for informing them. Skylark. There's a Vanguard coming up soon as his first item, so I'm assuming he's... Actually, I would rush the Crimson Guard this game. I think it's a good idea. Good on you, Skylark, my man. Good on you. The Crimson Guard rush is actually a really good idea, even before boots. Who cares? So you can deal with a Broodmother. You just gotta have to play a bit more like Axe would play the offlane, where you are playing much more into the space creation role, much more as the core. You're leaving the NP as the real offlaner, so Centaur has to actually play as your mid. I don't know if they'll be able to do that based on, you know, their positioning. We'll see. A top lane, actually, says Spartan. Early rotation. He has a haste room, but didn't really help him too much. He got dispelled immediately. Now he dies, but gets the counter kill onto the Oracle. However, I think Cube is also dead. They just need one more attack. He has no armor, so he's at the mercy of Extremum. Both teams rotate 2 supports to the top lane. One team comes ahead, which is Extremum in this early game, and you're giving the troll even more kills. Like, it's not like I'm too concerned about troll getting kills. Like I mentioned, it's really the Broodmother right now that you want to cancel, but you also don't want to give the troll free farm for no reason right now. It's not really going to work out. Broodmother Treads is his first item. Okay, her first item, sorry. Alright. I mean, we see Soul Ring into the Treads, farming relatively quickly. Cube. Oh, Skylark. He does? Yeah, the chainmail indicates to me that he's either going for phase boots or straight up. Yeah. We'll see. I would like to see the Crimson Guard, though. Scarlet, they doubted a lot whether to initiate or not. Maybe waiting for the troll. That's a good TP, but they can cancel in time with the Fortune's End, and Scarlet could be dead here. Yeah, is definitely dead with the Purifying Flames. Another kill going the way of aggressive mode right now. Sorry, of Extremum right now, especially in the top lane. They're kind of canceling the enemy off lane, I want to say. So it's weird to me that in the end they run the Lycan. So the Lycan was originally the mid, and the NP was going to be the carry. It's a bit weird how the positioning was. I mean, it's clear to me that they went the Centaur mid, and why the lanes are the way they are, but it's a bit weird what the NP was doing here. Was the NP originally going to be your mid laner? I don't like that build. I hate the NP plus Lycan. It's just, it used to be good when the Howl actually buffed your creeps, but now it's not good anymore because it doesn't buff your creeps anymore. Alright, now we're just seeing a Darkseer calmly farm. Observer, I think there's something happening though in the mid lane when they're trying to push a tower, but yeah, it's chill. Well, we see no sound, so we can just see the Darkseer trying to farm best he can. Skylark in the top lane. I don't know if Kellen wants to. I mean, Skylark should have a lot of farm. 50 last hits. It's hard to tell though, because how many of those are Broodmother's last hits? And if they just kill him for free here, you give a lot of farm to the troll. Remember that the kills now give gold based on how much gold they have, or how much net worth you have, right? So it's much more important to kill beefy, it's not beefy, to kill really rich people, right? Kill the rich is the idea here in Dota right now, because it gives you based on net worth. It used to be the case that it actually gave you gold based on experience or based on levels. Not the case anymore. Diffusal Blade on the Broodmother as there's her next item. But the combat mechanics aside, I mean just the traditional normal kill. Diffusal Blade is going to be the first item, so maybe we don't see Diffusal on Troll, maybe we see double Diffusal. I actually love the double Diffusal because Lycan doesn't have the most gold or the most mana in the world, and he doesn't have good armor. And Diffusal Blade is physical damage, so it's kind of great. Alright, tried to kill Spartan, they root him. Doesn't really work out. Spartan's dead regardless. Okay, Spartan. Good try. It's trying to save yourself, but you're a Crystal Maiden. At this point, you're just feeding, really. You can't really do much, honestly. It's not his fault, but as a Crystal Maiden, you can't really show your face. You have a team that's super aggressive here on Extremum, and they're just taking down kills everywhere. Mid lane is going to be a concern. I want to see when God comes online. But the Darkseer's also farmed a lot, which should be concerning to you, because you don't have a traditional offlaner, really. Is the Centaur your offlaner, and therefore he's bringing ores? Then you don't have mid, right? So, I don't know how they're going to run this. Cube, you're in trouble. Sunray used, but they get spiders out of him. They even took advantage of him to get spiders. He even got an early Arcane Ring on God, which is really good. They're going to find out, though, the Oracle on the top lane, so a bit of a counter kill here, support for support. Both teams kind of putting the same amount of resources. What is Malik going to go for first? Mechanism. I like this build. I actually wouldn't mind to see a Vlad's here just to mitigate a bit of the damage of the Lycan and something to the NP because it gives you armor in area. But Mech also fulfills that role, so it's fine. I'm okay with Mech. Also, Guardian Greaves are fantastic for Darkseer. And you can dispel a couple of things here, like the Fortune Zen, for example. You can dispel, which is very useful. So sorry, you can done the Fortune Zen. You can dispel the Spirits, wrong team. Or the Frostbite, wrong brute. And if you dispel those with Guardian Greaves, yeah, it's pretty useful for a Darkseer. So, okay, I can see that. I actually would like to see this Darkseer go for full aura items, right? Like, I'm talking Crimson Guard to mitigate the Lycan. The Pipe I don't think is necessary this game. The Pipe I don't think is necessary. I'd rather see an Ags, honestly. I never see Ags on Darkseer competitively. I love the Ags. But I don't think this game, the Vacuum, has enough of a combination, actually, to make it that justified. It's an item that I think is fantastic. 12-second Vacuum is really, really good, but I digress. I would rather see him maybe go for a Blink than Crimson Guard into a Blink, you know, something like that would be nice. Try to fill in the void of the lack of game sounds. And barely a lead for Extremum right now. The Broodmother has not been able to farm a lot. We've been seeing that the Centaur is actually harassing her properly. And I think that aggressive mode is playing this quite smart. So Centaur, even though he's not playing... Well, he was playing the mid lane, but he's playing like a 3, essentially. So he's trying to annoy the Broodmother's farm, not letting her farm efficiently, while the rest of his team commit objectives and give him farm through the towers they're taking, which is very good. So they're playing properly this early game. Let's see. God, they're trying to find him and all the Broodlings, but you want to make sure to save him. Remember, the Broodlings have 50% magic resist, so they're actually really hard to kill with any of the spells that you have in this team. You have no area damage whatsoever. The goal here is just to chase down this Broodmother. I'm not really sure the Lycan matches up to Broodmother. It's not a hero I see often against each other, so I don't know. I don't know if Lycan beats her or not. I would expect Lycan to be able to destroy her, honestly, because he does deal more damage with the crits, but we will see. We will see. Even though aggressive mode has less kills, they managed to get really good lanes, so it's not that concerning for them. Lycan has farmed well, and so has the Centaur. And NP is not a concern that he hasn't farmed well, because he has a lot of cheap options. I actually like this Blade Mail. Yeah, this game Blade Mail is okay, because you have the Troll and the Darkseer, which Blade Mail does annoy a lot. Even the Tuskar. Broodmother does not care about Blade Mail as much, because you have healing. And you also have the Broodlings, of course, which doesn't, you know, I mean, they get affected by Blade Mail, but who cares? Skylark, he must have noticed the Iron Shell. Yeah, he knows that his HP went down slightly, so he knows there was someone invisible there. I just went in with that Iron Shell. Skylark, okay. I don't know if they want to fight this. This was a very weird engagement. Do they want to kill Skylark or not? Not quite committing to it. That Wrath of Nature, it's just lost in the Broodlings. It's actually a huge loss of Wrath of Nature. Every single time, as long as you have enough spiders, the Wrath of Nature will just endlessly bounce between them. Because remember how Wrath of Nature works? It actually picks the closest target to the current one that you're activated, right? So ideally, you want to go do as far away as possible from the Broodmother. Oh, sorry, from whoever you're targeting, because that way you get as much damage as possible from Wrath of Nature. There's a team fight going on bottom. There's a team fight going down bottom. There's a team fight going down bottom. Please. The team fight's happening, and I think the Oracle seems to be the first target. Oracle's HP is going lower. Oracle might go down. He heals himself just in time. He's able to survive this. The Lycan has committed the shapeshift. There we go. And he went in, tried to kill them, but of course not against the tower. Observer, please. Oh, Observer, please. Don't do this to me, mate. You're not making my life easier as a caster when I have to cast off the minimap and the health bars. Kellen is about to get Diffusal Blade, I think, actually. Is Arc really getting this quick on Diffusal Blade? It's not bad at all. If they go for double Diffusal, it's also brutal. I explained it, right? No mana on a Lycan can be really detrimental. And his low armor makes you super vulnerable to Diffusal Blade. I mean, obviously you can't slow him during the shapeshift, which is an issue, but besides that, Cube, I'm pretty sure he has a curse dive. Yeah, he's gonna be... Oh, no, they canceled it! Yes, he couldn't really wait the Walrus Punch. He was gonna try to surprise them, sorry. Troll win for Yasha, not Diffusal Blade. Okay, so he already picked up his Yasha. Not bad. I mean, Yasha helps you farm. Yasha gives you versatility. It's a nice item. It's a nice item because you can actually move. Both as a farmer, you can actually go and go from camp to camp easily. But on top of that, it also gives you enough mid-game potential. So it's not bad. It's looking kind of scary right now for aggressive mode. You're kind of getting Broodmothered, and I don't know if your Lycan is able to beat this. But wait, because Lycan still doesn't have Necronomicon level 3 or Helm of the Dominator, which is a concern. Once you get those items, they should be able to fight. Yeah, Helm of the Dom, actually. They did go for Helm of the Dom first. I did see Necronomicon earlier, so I thought that he had skipped Helm of the Dom. But it seems like he went for level 1 Necronomicon, then Helm of the Dominator, which is good because he helps him farm. It's a good idea. And now he's trying to finish the Necronomicon level 3. When you get level 3, you can actually fight because you can purge off a bunch of stuff. Mainly the Surge, honestly, on Darkseer and Iron Shell as well. And potentially also Fake Edict, right? Which I don't think is going to be ever used like that, but yeah, whatever. So you have a way, you actually have the way to purge off Surge, which is why you need Necronomicon level 3, so you can actually chase after people and take advantage of your speed. Because as it stands right now, EXTREMUM has such fast heroes because of the Surge and because of the Broodmother that you're not actually that fast as Lycan, and your biggest draw as a hero, it's kind of taken away. The bottom lane, we see that they're actually profiling themselves to push this. It seems like Centaur and CM are going, but Troll and Oracle also want to fight this. There's no TPs just yet. They're quite getting space to the Brood. Troll is actually acting a bit of a space creator. He's going for the lane farm, but he's also acting as like a beacon. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, look, he's actually playing more aggressively than the Broodmother is right now. Go for the snowball. They have ice shards and they'll continue this, but they're doubtful. The Centaur's still very strong, and he has a Retaliate ready. Okay, the TP by the Oracle. Lycan, coming by, shape-shifting, hoping to catch Tusk, is not going to find him. But he does, they do tip him. They do tip him. I think it's because he wasted the shapeshifting again. It's another shapeshift wasted, honestly. I haven't seen a single successful kill of the shapeshift. And usually Lycan comes online much sooner than this. And this is what I was expecting, by the way, from EXTREMUM's draft. You can actually evade teamfights for a really long time until you're ready to fight. And your Troll is obviously ready to go. Okay, Skylark, now the target. And they take the fights they want to right now. They're controlling the game's tempo completely. Skylark is forced to use... Oh, what a lucky net. That lucky net might be just be enough. They're forced to use the ultimate. Here's the ultimate from the Oracle as well. Healing the Troll. Will that be sufficient healing? The Freezing Field's committed. Valeor dies together with the other support. And the Lyca doesn't need Shapeshift to kill this Troll. He's just a sitting duck. Easily destroyed EXTREMUM. Alright, you control the tempo. And that was the right play, theoretically. But Skylark is a bit too tanky. And you underestimate the power of Crimson Guard. I'm actually not sure what hero was the last pick. Not sure what hero was the last pick, if I'm honest with you. Because the draft was just like in my face. I didn't see the full draft because there was been a lot of issues, as you can see by the lack of sound. Cube. There's Spiderlings should be able to kill him actually. Yeah, there we go. There we go. He's killing a fair amount of Spiderlings though. I don't know, God. I don't know how aggressive you want to play this. They forced a Supernova in the end, just with spiders. Not bad. That's why he probably wasn't committing. He was expecting that Skylark was going to run at him or something like that. So, well done. Cube only has a BKB for now. Yeah, the production's having some issues right now, which is why Dota has no sound. We're waiting for them to fix it. It's not my Dota. It is a clean feed that we're receiving. We do not know why there's no sound, and we're waiting for it to fix it. So that's why. The whole clean feed has no sound as a whole. Skylark, there's a Blink and a Heaven Salbert for him. Pupil's Gift is given to God. One of the Iron Show ready on Malik. And now the Broodmother in trouble, actually. They need another stun, but they help him. They help him with a false promise. Is that going to be enough for God? He seems to want to fight with insatiable hunger. Is that going to be enough healing? I'm not really sure, God. Here comes the counter initiation from the Bloodseeker. It's not going to be enough. God pops, and they have the shapeshift ready. That vacuum, or that wall replica, at least is helping them a bit to mitigate some of the impact that they had in the early team fight, but the Lycan is just destroying them now. They're actually playing a bit too aggressively and not avoiding the right team fights, which is giving a lot of opportunities for aggressive mode to come back into this game. After all, they both have fast drafts, so I wouldn't really get too cocky here. I wouldn't really get too cocky, honestly, as EXTREMUM. They're taking a lot of bad fights. It used to be a control of the tempo, and just completely ignoring that that enemy team and their early game potential has now turned into a team that's just kind of running at them. Like, Extremum had all of this potential and all this tempo controlling, and they ignored all the bad team fights, and now they're just going in, not caring about the world, and of course dying. Now they know they have no Shapeshift or Stampede, so this is a good time to fight. They have Supernova though. I think this is a good time to fight, but you don't have Wall Replica yourself, and Tusk should not be going in there alone, like just like that. Is God gonna try to steal the Sages? Not a bad idea, but again, you're giving them time. Supernova is still available. It's not the easiest of kills you can make. Those Broodmother... Oh, nice vacuum from Malik. Is that going to be enough? Can they kill the Roshan in time? They snatch it. Malik does snatch it. Doesn't get the Roshan gold, though. And I wonder if it's worth losing the Darkseer for the Aegis here. They are going to lose him a second time, of course. He's going to try to TP. It's not going to be successful. They're going to kill him in time. So is Arc going to die in the bottom lane. Just to the Nature's Prophet and Cube. He hasn't even committed to Supernova here. I'm not really sure. They killed Cube, but they killed him. Oh, they killed Arc, but they killed him. Extremum just lost 2 cores for free here, pretty much. Skylark also attacks the Broodlings, trying to get rid of some of them. Okay, Tusk has been caught with a clumsy net, I believe. I'm not really sure what... I don't know that I think that was a clumsy net that I just saw. Yeah, denying Squawk, laughing Squawk. Okay, Cube laughing at the enemy team. Nice. And I think you can actually keep on pushing. Like Lycan with Economicon and Necros, he even has Shapeshift. I don't know. You're not too afraid right now. False Promise is available, but not Battle Trance. I'm assuming it got wasted in the bottom lane, so they must know. While a Replica has been committed, that's going to slow them down ever so slightly, and they're probably just going to wait this out. While Replica lasts a long time, though. Very well placed. So I don't think they can really stay there. Maybe they can just continue farming right now. Yeah, they're going to split push a bit. How to create some pressure in other lanes to make sure they can't just wall Replica them out of the lane. Oh, Skylark could be in trouble. They have to help him out. They have a Stampede available. Skylark's not going to use it just yet. Shapeshift has been committed here. First the Shapeshift. Is someone going to be caught up by Sunlight? They go for Black Archangel. They use the Wrath of Nature. A lot of damage. They Fate Seeked in first. There's a Snowball. I think they almost killed the Oracle. Takes him with the Snowball. But a beautiful 4-man stomp! A 4-man stomp that resets the team fight. If Phoenix can just come by, they even have the Nature's Prophet joining in. And this team fight just went from 0 to hero. Skylark might be killed here. Now they force him to attack the Supernova. God is being dealt a lot of damage. He might die, and the Supernova will actually complete, killing the Darkseer as well, who was hoping to finish it off. What a team fight turning up by aggressive mode. It seemed like it was okay at first, just with the Shapeshift. They were getting a couple kills. They killed the Oracle quickly. And then a 4-man stomp by Skylark. Yes, sir. My God. Now, it's time to take the tier 3s. And you can take more. You have an NP and a Leica in your team. My God, do you push fast. This troll is not very useful. They catch him with a Frostbite. There's the stun. He can't use Battle Trance. They help him out with a False Promise. Is that going to be enough? He doesn't know what to go for. The Sprout! He's stuck in the trees, man! He can't get away. There's no Quelling Blade he can't use. Velior is also going to go down. And without the troll for 40 seconds, I don't think you can really defend this. You're going to lose at least 2 lanes. Darkseer also wants to die, apparently. Caught out with a Hoof Stomp. Skylark just killing people left, right, and center. Another Sprout that sentences him to death. You will die among the trees, my friend, and you will die now, says Scarlet. Tag team coming in here from Velior. In comes God, the Broodmother, finally doing something useful. Can she actually help out? She just kills herself against Scarlet. That blade mill is brutal. And because of that, they get the kill onto God. Nothing they could do against that. The Oracle as well, killed in 2 hits. And Velior will join him in the grave. GG, well played. Extremum calls it. This draft lasted so... this game lasted so little that we couldn't even fix the technical issues. Crazy. Well, that's game number 3. They take it. Aggressive mode will take the game number 3 really swiftly, take advantage of the Lycan, and proving once and for all, Lycan is better than Broodmother. Wolves are better than spiders. Guys, we're sorry about the technical issues for this last... we're sorry for the technical issues for this last game, but we apologize. We will fix them. We will fix them for tomorrow. We talked to production. We're making sure that tomorrow it goes seamlessly. I hope you enjoyed the cast regardless. This is Arena of Blood Season 2. My name is DSwordfish. I've been your caster for today. Before we go, one last message. Thanks for staying with us all this time. As always, we're trying to make our best to make you entertained. Don't forget to follow the channel or subscribe if you like the stream. And if you don't, subscribe even more to see how we improve the next broadcast. And never has a phrase been as true as this one. See you guys next time with some more Dota 2.